Good evening, good day, hello, welcome everybody to a new video here on YouTube. Today I am ranking the games I've played in 2024, and there were a lot of them. There's 22 pictures, as you can see on the bottom here, and we're going to rank them as per the tier list rankings. We have got top game, which I thought was the top game that I've played throughout the year. Excellent game, which I think is an excellent game. Good game, which is a good game. Okay game, okay. Not great, not good, but okay. Bad game, self-explanatory. And never playing it again. Self-explanatory. We're going to do really, really well here. And so, let us begin with the first game on our list, and we call it Tomb Raider. Now, this is the 2013 new generation Lara Croft game. This game is really good for two reasons. One, they've somehow made Lara Croft's humanity and personality come out in this video game, and also they give Lara a new sense of danger, a new sense of exploration as well, and overall the storyline is really, really good, and obviously continued with the other three games as well, which we'll play later on. But for this game at the moment, this is an excellent game. Straight away, excellent game. Really, really good fun. If you haven't played it yet, I would highly recommend you playing that. It is somewhere. Find it. It's really, really good. I've got it on Epic. It's really, really good game. Please, please, please check it out. Now, next game. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, this was a PlayStation 1 game that came out during 1998 or 1999. And it is the continuation of Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. This game is fun. A lot of good fun. Really, really good fun. Still holds up today. Really good. Story is Abe comes, after finishing the Rupture Farms incident, he then has to find more of his Mudokon friends, which are in Necrom Mines and Necrom itself, and then eventually go into the Soulstorm Brewery to destroy that and stop all the Gluckin, big heads. There's four of them, which some of the names are pretty funny. You got General Drip, Vice President Aslick, yes, that is a real name, and Director Phil as well. And you've got the Soulstorm Brewery Master, which I can't remember the name of at the time. However, it still holds up today. It's a really, really good game. Is it an excellent game? It's a low excellent, but it's a high good game as well. Still stands out. So, Oddworld Abe's Exodus goes in a good game character. It's a soft spot in my heart. Really, really, really good. Really, really good. You can buy it on Steam now today. Also, I played this game on the PC version of this game, which is on Steam right now. And I played it on keyboard, no mouse, no controller, just keyboard. And it was the hardest game I've ever played. It was the hardest way to play this game I have ever played in my life. So please go and check it out. Recommend. It is a recommendable game. Classic retro game for all you retroers out there. Go and check it out right now. Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man film, first Spider-Man video game on the PS4. Now, I've played the PS4 version and the remastered edition. And again, excellent game. Excellent game. Is it perfect? No, it's not. The storyline in it is really, really good. Even the side stories, even the DLC is really, really good, which I highly recommend you guys checking out. And there's a good array of characters in there. Kingpin, Black Cat as well. Mr. Negative is pretty cool in it. There's a couple other characters as well. Hammerhead's in it. Tombstone's in it, for crying out loud. Tombstone looks great in this film, in this video game. Hopefully, one day we'll get to see him in live action or somewhat soon. Hopefully, Hammerhead as well. Two great characters. Is it a top tier game? It's not, but still is an excellent game. Really, really good. Really, really good fun. The DLC to this game, the other DLC to this game, which they brought out as a full game, Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game really surprised me. Really, really surprised me. It took everything that Spider-Man 1 was and made it better. Somehow better. All right? And I didn't play it when it first came out. I played it obviously last year on the PC. And it was top notch. Excellent game. Really, really good. A lot of fun. They tightened the swinging in this game compared to what Spider-Man 1 was. And the storyline was more amazing as well. Continuing the storyline from Miles' story from Spider-Man 1 and dealings with the Prowler and other characters as well, which is really, really good fun. This game is a top tier game. I know it's a DLC, technically a DLC, releases a full game, but it was well worth the full game treatment. Really, really good. I think it's a top tier game. Really, really good. Ghostbusters, the video game. I've played the original and the remastered. I've played the remastered, and it's a good game. It's okay. It's an okay game. I like Ghostbusters as much as the next person, but I'm not a massive Ghostbusters fanatic for say, and they've got all the actors, all the voice actors are in it. Bill Murray, Harold Ramis. Before he is the sad thing about this game, this was the last thing Ghostbusters related Harold Ramis did before he died, and which is a real shame because this game was really, really good. Ernie Hudson's in it as well. All the original Ghostbusters voices are in it. The only person that wasn't in this was Louis Tully, obviously, because the actor is no longer acting. He's spent quiet. The storyline was okay, I guess. Kind of confusing a little bit when you first play it, but then once you get it, it's fine. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad game, but it's an okay game. It's really good. Really, really good game. Well, it's okay game. It's an actual okay game, but worth checking out if you're a Ghostbusters fan if you haven't played it yet. See for yourself. Hellblade. There we go. I if I didn't put the last two pictures up, 3 pictures up, I'm sorry, I forgot. Hellblade. Sona's Sacrifice. Really, really good video game. This game, I didn't know anything about it. I read the description of the game, and it sounded very interesting. So I decided to give this game a whirl. I played it live on stream, and tell you what, all right, it is a really, really good game. Very surprised. I was very surprised how good this game was. It's a linear campaign game, and it just follows the story of Senua on this journey, and it's just amazing. Some of the stuff in the game is mind blowing. The scenery and the graphics are striking, really, really good. But it's a class game, and for me, it is an excellent game. I was almost going to put it at top tier, but I know there are other games better than this game. So, Hellblade, excellent game. Really, really worth the game to play it. Halo 2. I've played the original and the anniversary edition. We played the anniversary edition because of the Master Chief Collection, which is really, really good. By the way, if Xbox and PlayStation do find a way to get this game on PlayStation, you PlayStation players, if you've never played Halo before, you're in for a treat. Halo is amazing. It's really, really good. Has it fallen off the last couple of years? It has, kind of. But Halo for me was like first love, and it's a really, really good series, storyline and whatnot, especially the trilogy. But overall storyline, this is considered probably the best Halo of all time. And it's true. I played the campaign. I was late to the online aspect of Halo 2. I played Halo 3 multiplayer more than Halo 2. But that being said, Halo 2, top tier game, without a doubt. Best Halo. The Halo 2 is the best Halo of all time. Don't care what anybody says. Oh, actually, leave it in the comments. What do you think so far of the tier list? Where would you put what? I want to know. Right, Doom 3, the BFG edition. This is the remastered edition of Doom 3. Again, I've played the original Doom 3 on the Xbox and the original Xbox, and I played this version. And this game still holds up today. It really, really does. But I find it too long. I find it too long, and I feel like they try and put a lot of stuff in it, for say, and it's okay. I like the nostalgia feeling of Doom 3, but I wouldn't be rushing to play it again, if you get me. It's a good game, worth trying out if you're a Doom fan. If you haven't played this game before, definitely check it out. But for me, it's a good game. It is a good game. There's nothing to shout about, really. Then if you play the BFG edition, you got the 2 DLC games as well, which are, first of all, Resurrection of Evil, which is a carry-on version of they're both carry-on versions of Doom 3. Again, it's okay. It's fine. I could take it or leave it. I was curious. I wanted to play it because I'd never played it before either, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. The lost missions, however, this version, this is pretty. It's bad. It's too short. And it's not necessary. So give it a play. Don't get me wrong, but for me, it's quite ish. You know, right? Mirror's Edge. I was looking forward to playing this game because I never ever played this game before. I heard so much about it, and I did hear it was a really, really good game. However, upon playing this game, you might have seen a little clip in my intro, of me being run over by a train. This game for me is terrible. I know it's one of the early Xbox 360 games to come out, and I really, really wanted to play this game. I really did. But my God, this game was terrible. It was awful. Really, really awful. The controls are stupid, right? Who the hell uses a bumper button or a trigger button to jump in a game? I think that's a fucking stupid control aspect, and it's just awful. It's probably one of the worst games I've ever played. I'm never playing it again. It's really, really bad, and I can't say any more about it. It's terrible. If you like it, let me know. I'm not dunking on it. I'm not dunking on it if you like it. But for me, I just don't like it. Fingers crossed. Full stop. I just don't like it. Black Ops 1. Now when? We're getting to the crux of this now. Black Ops 1 is very nostalgic for me because this is the new line of trilogies following the Modern Warfare 3 trilogy, the original Modern Warfare, original Modern Warfare trilogy. So it was a lot of hype behind it, and I think it was the first game done by Treyarch since World at War, I think, and so they had to come out of the gate swinging. And you know what? This game is pretty damn good. It is really, really good. Set in the 60s during the Vietnam War. You get to see John F. Kennedy. You get to see Castro. You get to see the Pentagon and whatnot. And some of the scenes are just incredible. The guerrilla warfare as well and everything. So good. So good. And like the storyline of like Mason being like a undercover sleeper agent for the Russians. Very, very Cold War-esque. Really, really good fun. And for me, it is a good game. It's a really, really good game. It's more nostalgic for me and a good game to play. So I've even played Call of Duty Black Ops. Hopefully in the next year or so, we'll get all the Call of Duties on Game Pass, and then we can play the game. You can all enjoy the game and all its glory and whatnot. So, Black Ops 1, man. Really, really good. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Edition. I played the original 3 Crash Bandicoots for the PlayStation 1. Really, really good games back in the day. I could never, ever beat them for some reason. Never. I just wasn't good enough. However, played this like on Game Pass when they launched a Game Pass last year. I gave it a go, and I beat the game. I beat all 3 games within 3 streams of each other, and you know what? I was really, really impressed with myself. I was really, really happy, and yeah, I was kind of like, it's like when I beat Mario Brothers 1 in 2023 for the first time. I was like, I've done it. Yes. Childhood fear conquered. Really, really good. Overall, still the same game. The remastering of the games is top notch. Really, really good. Good game. Really, really good. Can't complain with it whatsoever. Done really, really well. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, this is the 5th Cold War game. Black Ops game in the Black Ops series of Call of Duty, and it is the direct sequel to Black Ops 1. Now, all of you are thinking, wait a minute, was Black Ops 2 a direct sequel? Black Ops 2 was, however, it was set like 20, 30 years in the future. This is about 10 years in the future. This is in the 70s or 80s, I should say. Because this game was when this game was come out, I was really excited for it, because Woods was back and Hudson and all those were back in and added new characters, and the trailer for it was top notch, really, really good. The storyline aspect of it was fun. It was good laugh. What I always say, what makes a good campaign, what makes a good Call of Duty game is a good campaign, a good multiplayer. Okay? And a good, if it's got a zombie mode, a really good zombie mode. All right? But take zombies out of it. If you had a great campaign, a great multiplayer, it would be a really, really good Call of Duty. And this was a really, really good Call of Duty because the zombie aspect of it was really, really good as well. Overall, probably one of the best Call of Duties to come out in a long time. I think so. But it's my opinion. Some of you might be like, oh, it's probably shit. But that's my opinion. Doesn't make mine right. Doesn't make mine wrong. So with that being said, it's an excellent game in my opinion. It is an excellent game. I don't care what anybody says. Is it better than all these? Yes, I really do. I really do think this game is as good, is much better than all these games and these tier lists on here. I really, really do. But that's my opinion. Halo 3. My favorite Halo of all time. Halo 3. Campaign was amazing. And multiplayer was the best multiplayer I've ever played in that era, where you had where you had Halo 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 1, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. That was the golden era. In my opinion, that's the golden era of multiplayer gaming because of everything that happened during that time. The best. Really, really awesome. Really, really awesome. This game was my teenage years. Guardian, playing Infected. Anyone remember that? Really, really good fun. Griffball as well on Sandbox was huge. Really, really, really good. And I cannot complain with it whatsoever. It still holds up today. I do wish they brought a 20th anniversary edition where the cutscenes were like Halo 2 anniversary. I really want them to do that for the 20th anniversary because it's coming close. We're about 2 years away from the 20th anniversary of this game, and we need to see it. So, it's a top tier game. It's a top game. Some of you might be like, it's true. It's a top gear game. I don't care what anybody says. Really, really good. Black Ops 6. This is the latest Call of Duty game. Everyone's like, oh my god, here we go. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. This is the second Call of Duty game that I've never bought to play. Alright? This came out direct on Game Pass. I had Game Pass, and I thought, do you know what? Screw it. I will download it off Game Pass, try it out for myself. Then if I'm disappointed, I haven't forked out any money for it, I can uninstall it, and I can just go, bye. Alright? When it first came out, the campaign is a direct follow-on from Cold War. Really, really good campaign. The campaign was amazing. Lots of fun. Great storyline as well. It even implemented zombies in it, which is incredible, which I didn't think they'd ever do for a Call of Duty campaign, but they did it. And it worked. Went with the storyline. A lot of good fun. The only issues, well, I should have said this with Cold War as well. What they started introducing was like these little like fiddly bits in between levels, which they never did, so where you can like upgrade weapons and whatnot and add additions to like your hideout and stuff. I don't like that. Please stop doing that in Call of Duty games. Like, there's no need for it. Just give me a linear Call of Duty game where it's mission after mission after mission with this continuation of the storyline with adding extra shit in it. Apart from that, it was a really, really good game. The multiplayer was a lot of fun. It was the most fun of a multiplayer of a Call of Duty I haven't played in ages, since Cold War. All right? Because Modern Warfare, actually, no, tell a lie, since Modern Warfare 1 was a lot of fun. And, however, in more recent times, this game hasn't been a lot of fun. It's been plagued by hackers a lot in every sense of the word, and it's really, really disappointing to see this game fail on after such a good high on it. And I think Activision has shit the bed on this one with this game. I haven't played it since last year. I have tried dabbling into it. I just can't play it. I'm just not having any fun with it anymore. Really, I'm not. So, unfortunately, Black Ops 6 is a bad game, in my opinion. It started off good, but now it's a bad game. Sorry, but it hurts. It sucks. But it's a bad game. It's a really, really bad game. And it's unfortunate because the campaign was really good and the multiplayer was really good. Even Zombies was really good. It had all three. It was lucky to be my game of the year. But it didn't become my game of the year because of the hackers and everything. It just increased, and Activision do what they always do and fuck things up. It might change. It might go up depending on how... Warzone is a fucking lost cause. I don't care what anyone says. Warzone is a lost cause in my opinion. It hasn't been the same since Caldera. It's been terrible since Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 was terrible, and Warzone 2 was terrible. So if you think Verdansk coming back later on this year is going to save Warzone, I highly doubt it. Not even Rebirth has been. Rebirth was great coming back, but it didn't resurge and it didn't bring that thing back, you know. But we'll see what it is now. Such a disappointment for Black Ops 6, I will say. All right. Ori and the Blind Forest. Now, this game I've been interested in for a long time. Another game I was interested in for a long time. And this game, wow. What a beautiful, smartly written, and just incredible game. The visuals are amazing. The music is incredible. The story of this, it's sad, but it's amazing as well. Great story, great start, great middle, great end. Frustrated as hell. Don't get me wrong. It's one of those Metroidvanias, which is just incredible. I got frustrated in a few levels, but simply because I didn't know how to learn I couldn't learn the controls quick enough, and it's great as well. This game's got like a little cool death counter as well to tell you how many deaths you had. Really, really good fun, and a lot of good fun with this game. And it was a surprise game for me to play. I can't wait to play Will of the Wisps, which is the second game of this. This game, though, is a top game. Definite top game for me. Really, really good. Highly recommend this game to play if you haven't done so yet. Please go and play it. Much love to this game. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey New and Tasty. This is the remake or the remaster of the original Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Now, I've got Oddworld Abe's Odyssey on my PC, which I have played previously. And again, very nostalgic, very, very good game. However, the slight differences between the original and this remake. In the original game, you only had to save 99 Mudokons, which to a lot of people didn't sound doesn't sound now. It doesn't sound a lot. Back in 1997, it was a lot. It was a lot to save. Now though, in this one, you have to save 299 Mudokons, and which is kind of even more challenging than itself, I guess. Great platformer as well, so scrolling a platformer as well. I just think they did too much of this, too much remaking, too much redesigning, and slightly take away from the game from what it was. Obviously, it leads on to to the new game, which is Oddworld Soulstorm, which I did start playing when I first came out, but I never went back to it. So I will go back to it at some point. I don't know when and completing it. But this game, the remake was so disappointing. It's a bad remake. Unfortunately to say, I prefer the original to the remake. And yeah, nothing else to say about that. Halo 4. The first Halo to come out through 343, and the first of three games in the Forerunner trilogy, as they called it. I like Halo 4. I really do. I thought, 4 years, 7 months, and whatever days it was since Halo 3 came out. I was really hyped for this game when they announced Halo 4 was coming out. I really, really enjoyed it. I actually got the Halo 4 custom Xbox 360 for this game, and it was amazing. It was beautiful. My girlfriend actually has the controller for that console here upstairs somewhere, and amazing. I thought this game was really, really good. I think it's an excellent game. Storyline is great. The the sadness of the ending as well. Seeing John 117's humanity come out in this game is incredible without changing the character too much, and obviously leading into Halo 5 as well, which it even made the story even better. And this game, it's an excellent game. It's an excellent game. For me, highly recommend. If you haven't played it yet, play it. Really, really good. BioShock 1, the remastered edition. I've played the original, and like a lot of these games, I've played the original, and I've played the remastered edition. Top to bottom, really, really good game. The storyline of it is great. The visuals, the voice acting, the music, and everything is top tier. Really, really good. It's a good game. It is a good game. It's not a game that I would, after I've completed it, I'm like, cool. What next? On to the next one, obviously. But I find that with every BioShock game, it's like, cool. That was a good game. Really, really enjoyed it. Let's move on to the next one. And then after I've done the trilogy now as I'm speaking. I completed BioShock Infinite at the start of 2023, which is why it's not on this tier list, even though I started in 2024. I find with each BioShock game, the desire to replay it isn't there, for say, like the others, but it's still a good game nonetheless. People have asked me who've never played it, is it a recommendable game? Yes, it is. Really, really good. It's good fun as well. It's quite creepy as well. It is quite creepy, especially with the little sisters and whatnot. But it is a good game. It's not an okay game. It's a really good game. Is it an excellent game? It's a low excellent game, high good game, and whatnot. Same with BioShock 2. BioShock 2 is on this tier list as well. For me, BioShock 2 is the same. It's a follow on from BioShock 2. BioShock 2 is a follow on from BioShock 1. However, BioShock 2, the character you play, which is a big daddy, I think you play, and the character is like from the 1950s, gets killed and then is resurrected 10 years later in like the late 60s, and then you see Rapture thriving, and then when you get revived from death, you see like Rapture and ruin and whatnot. So this game's okay. It's BioShock. BioShock 1 is my favorite BioShock game of all time. BioShock 2, it's okay. It is playable. It's really, really. It is a good playable game, but it just feels like the BioShock games kind of got worse as it went down. Like my desire to play them went less with each game. But yeah, BioShock 2, it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It's not a bad game by the stretch, but it's an okay game. Last but certainly not least, the last game I completed in 2024, Halo 3 ODST. If you don't know Halo 3 ODST, this game takes place between Halo 2 and the start of Halo 3. Now, what do I mean by that? So in the Amber Clan level of Halo 2, where the Covenant ship goes into hyperspace within New Mombasa City, as that's about to happen, the orbital drop shock troopers descend into New Mombasa. The ship goes into hyperspace or slip space drive, and then knocks everybody out of the way. And then it's just a search. It's you're playing the rookie, and the rookie's on the search for his team or whatnot, and you play each different character in different storylines at different times. And then you all converge in one area, have a big battle, and then you piss off, basically. Really, really good. It is a good game. I liked it. It's a really good side project. side piece of the Halo games, and it was the first Halo game where you actually play humans. It was a non-Spartan game, which a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know about that. However, it's a really good game. It is. It's a really, really good game, and it was a lot of fun. It was. It for me. It was a lot of fun, and I can't complain with it whatsoever. So there is my tier list, guys, of my games of the games I've played in 2024. Comment down below where you think, if you play these games, where you would rank them. No silly answers. Please say, oh, they're all never play again. Not like constructive, like good comments. As well, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell and whatnot. Don't miss anything here. Share with your friends as well if your friends enjoy this. Join the Gate of Odds, enjoy the shorts. I am starting to pick up the medium size content again, because simple fact is we're close to the 500 subscriber goal right now, and I really, really, really want to hit that goal in 2025, which would be fun. All right. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day. See you on the next one.